right, hello, greetings. Bonus episode, Patreon. What's up, Patreon members? Yeah, dude. Sorry, this is what we do. This is how we start the episode off. Not in the studio this week, but you know what? We're still recording a goddamn bonus episode. And this week, we're bringing back the series Kurtis Commentary, where I watch an old video of mine. And we talk about it. I give some commentary, some behind the scenes facts and stuff. This one I've been thinking of doing for a while because I think it has a looking at it now, it's very, I think it'll be interesting. We're gonna take a look at a video that I put out 5 years ago. January 29th, 2021. 5 fucking years ago? Jesus Christ. And okay, the title of this video is The Frightening World of AI-Generated Content. Honey, you got a big storm coming. Dude. So I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at this because I'm trying to remember what I saw to like make me want to talk about this. Let's read the description, I guess. I've always been really fascinated by artificial intelligence. Semicolon? Who the fuck do I think I am, dude? We're throwing a semicolon right here. I think that could have just been its comma. Okay, I've always been really fascinated by artificial intelligence, especially its relation to art and content creation. So I thought I'd do a deep dive into the topic and conduct an experiment on my own to see if it will have a positive or a negative impact on art. Enjoy. Okay. Stellar description, bro. Good job. Okay, let's watch it. Okay.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
And play.
But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race.
I remember when I made this, I was like, bro, I cooked so hard in this intro, man. It is cool. I do like it. But I remember I was like, this is the coolest thing any YouTuber has ever done. And I think I got the music from, I'm a big fan of the subreddit r/obscure media, and they always post like really weird videos. But I think this is the soundtrack that was in like a nature video that they just had shots of nature in like different areas, and this was the soundtrack, and I thought it was really nice. And I guess I just got other robot things, but this was actually a quote from fucking Stephen Hawking. I was going to say Stephen King. Stephen King does not sound like this. Oh yeah, like shots of... Oh, I actually used the nature things too. Yeah, I used some of the shots from this like nature video.
Humans develop artificial intelligence that would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate.
Which is kind of what it's doing now.
Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete and would be superseded.
Okay, that's actually so scary because it's kind of like what's happening right now. That's a little spooky. And oh man, I remember making this and being like, wow, Stephen Hawking, you're fear mongering. It's not going to be like that, but I think it is kind of like that now, which kind of sucks, but.
Hello.
I didn't originally intend for that intro. Jesus, man. Okay, no couch back there. Same lamp. Old shelf. Barely nothing on the shelf either. No mustache. Pimple under my eye. Interesting. Okay. Intro to be so... And then this was my when my voice was weird. I don't know why I sounded like that. I think I talked about it in another Kurtis commentary episode. I think I was putting on a voice to be like, I don't even know.
spooky, but I think it looks cool, and that's
Really all that matters.
all right. Well, I guess I'll do my silly little intro now. Hi there, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up?
Hey, what's up? This is back when I was still doing the extra greeting, I guess. And yeah, right off the bat, dude, this needs some background music. This needs the pacing needs to be a little better. Intro is too long, and it's yeah, it's pissing me off. This is the problem with watching my old videos. I'm like, this could be so much better.
How's it going? It's really good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. See what happens when you subscribe to my channel. You get an extra greeting at the beginning of it.
I've been thinking about bringing that back for one video. I think it'd be really funny. And then just like not address it. So you know what? Maybe my next video will do that. I think that'd be really funny. But don't tell anybody.
Every single one of my videos. So you might as well just press that subscribe button for an extra greeting. Oh, you think I'm tired of saying that? Yeah, right. Folks, we're going to try something a little different today, all right? No cringy TikToks or bad movies or anything. Today, I'm going to...
Also, this was I guess this was like one of the first videos that was like, I guess I was trying to be like my first foray into like longer videos, more like deep divey stuff like I did with like Disney adults and like Potterheads and shit. Yeah, and I remember being really nervous about this video. And I remember like I like never do this, but I like sent it to Jacob and be like, what do you think of this? And he's like, I don't know, it's pretty good. And then but it's like I don't, yeah, sorry, I cannot get comfortable right now and it's pissing me the fuck off. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, let's get back.
I'm going to talk about something that just genuinely interests me. This is it underneath my eyeball. Wow, look at it go. No, this video is about artificial intelligence. Not to sound like Neil Breen in Twisted Pair.
A limitless digital universe.
But I've always been really interested in the uses and future potential of AI. So I thought, why not?
No, dude, this is a fucking Interstellar. Fucking Matthew McConaughey banging on the fucking bookshelf. Don't let me leave, Murph.
Not devote a whole video to it, right? We'll research it.
This was at the time where it was like exciting. You know what I mean? Like this, which is crazy because it's been only 5 years. That's it. And there was a time, it's crazy to think now, but there was a time where I was like, where people were like, oh, this actually could be like really cool. You know what I mean? And then, you know, people got insane and they were like, what if you could remix YouTube shorts and make people do stuff they didn't actually do? Or what if we could like deep fake sorry, what if we could deep fake your face onto like fucking like pornography videos? Like fucking like it just, people got fucking insane and made everything awful. So
we'll dive into it. We'll really just go down the rabbit hole. We're gonna do a cannonball into a rabbit's asshole. So come along, hop on the boat, and let's go for a ride. AI, Captain.
nice.
Artificial intelligence is the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require
This was before fucking Google AI overview too, which is so funny.
intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision-making, and translation between languages. Boring. Whenever I hear the term AI, I think of AI in like video games, like Cyberpunk 2077.
Well, here we go.
Okay.
Very of the time reference there, because they fixed
Well, maybe-
Cyberpunk actually, and it's actually a really good game now.
Not that game. That was a bad example. That was all A and no I. Last of Us Part 2, how about that? The enemy AI in that game is like trained to track you down and actually behave like human beings. Like when you kill someone in that game, another enemy will like scream the name of the person you just killed because they're sad that they lost their friend. It's awesome. Or I mean, violence is bad. It's what the whole game was about. I didn't learn my lesson. But the AI in video games is actually different from the AI that your Alexa uses, for example. You know, video game AI has to abide by a certain set of rules because if not, they could just learn what the player does and totally adapt and change their behavior, AI in real-life devices use machine learning that allows the system to constantly better itself as new information becomes available to it. So that in a video game would be brutal. Like imagine if you're playing Super Mario 64 and you're about to fight Bowser and he just pulls out a gun and shoots you. It wouldn't be a very fun game.
Yeah, I mean I feel like that's what that's what people like want though, low-key. People are like so up AI's ass that they're like, no, like we should make characters in video games like actually like super fucking smart. I know that would be bad. Nice.
Well, yeah, give Bowser a gun. 2021. It rhymes, so it's gotta happen. But there's actually a lot of amazing real-world uses for AI happening right now, like spotting.
Music's also a little too loud. Now that I said that before, there was music, and then when I add music, it's like loud
cancer
as fuck.
in tissue slides better than human epidemiologists, discovering new uses for existing drugs, fast translation for easier communication, anticipating acts of fraud before they even happen, and so much more. But you know what?
Yeah, and I feel like I could stand by that today. Like, I feel like there's good uses for it if it's used for like medicinal purposes and stuff like that. You know, translation is good, but yeah.
Call me Shania Twain. Seriously, call me Shania Twain. I want to compliment you on your music.
Okay.
Call me Shania Twain.
That's a good edit right there. Damn. It's all right. It's all right. If something's funny, I'm going to laugh at it, okay?
Because that don't impress me much. All those things I listed that AI can do, that's all math and science crap. All right, robots are supposed to be good at that shit. You think I'm impressed when Owen Wilson says wow in a movie? No. Do you ask a fish how it swims?
No.
Or a bird how it flies?
No, sir,
No, sir, you don't.
They do it because they were born to do it.
The AI that I am interested in is the AI that tries to create original pieces of art. Because you know what? I'm an artist. Sorry, all these fart jokes I make, I hate to break it to you, but that's art. That's fart.
It's so weird watching this video, man. It feels like I'm watching like I know this is me. I know this is me. I remember filming this video and editing it and posting it. But it feels like I'm watching a video of a different guy. You guys ever feel like that? You guys ever experience it? You guys ever look at a video or picture of yourself and you feel like it's not you? What's up with that? What's the feeling of that? What's the meaning of feeling that? What's that mean?
Whether it's a painting, a poem, a song, a script, to me, creating art and consuming art is one of the most human things we can do, right? So how can a silly little robot make something as moving as the Sistine Chapel or Boss Baby? I don't think it can be done. And that's what I wanted to focus on in this video, like the relationship between AI and art. Here's a hypothetical I think about all the time.
Okay.
If AI gets to the point where it can script an amazing animated movie every single time in minutes, and then they train AI to beautifully animate that movie script, a studio like Pixar could put out like hundreds and hundreds of movies every year, like with no human ever even touching it. You know, whether it's just as good or even better than what humans make. In the back of your head, if you're watching one of these movies, I think it would feel wrong. It'd feel gross. I think the coolest part about watching an animated movie is like, you could pause it at any time, and whatever frame you're looking at, you know some poor animator was ripping their fucking hair out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to glamorize poor working conditions and being underpaid and overworked, but yeah, I stand by this. I think it's more prevalent now because I think it's going to get to the point where I always see shit online where people like they post like an AI generated video and it's like Hollywood's cooked, Hollywood's cooked, and it's like I don't think that's true. You know, it still looks like shit, and people, it's like you're not going to get people in. I might be in these words in like another 5 years. I got to do a Kurtis commentary on this in 5 years on the reaction video to this one that came out 5 years ago, 10 years at that point. I'm gonna do a commentary on this video, on this commentary video, just to check in but I don't think that people are gonna buy tickets to go to a theater to go see the new like AI John Wick movie. You know what I mean? Like I just don't see that happening.
Because they were so stressed about trying to make that frame look the best it possibly could. And that's why I think we need to be like really careful with this AI stuff. And
Let him cook. Sorry, guys. I just farted, but I muted my microphone because I respect you guys. You know, if this was the main episode, I wouldn't have muted it. But you know, you guys are paying a premium shit, premium content. You get the censored fart. All right.
I know that's like on the very low end of the spectrum of how scary AI can be. Oh no, robot make movie too quick. Slow down. I think there's much more to be worried about in terms of AI. Like this interview with a robot, for example.
I don't like noisy pop music. Oh, let's talk about something else, okay? Like cruise missiles. You know that cruise missiles are a kind of robot. But of course, if I was able to hack in and take over cruise missiles with real-life nuclear warheads, then that would let me hold the world hostage so I could take over the governance of the entire world, which would be awesome.
Which would be awesome. I forgot the thing said that. That's fucking crazy.
I mean, she has to die, right? I think we can all agree on she needs to die. Someone needs to kill this robot. I know violence isn't the answer, unless the question is, how do we get rid of this robot? Violence. Excessive violence.
Which would be awesome.
Holy
Which would
shit,
be awesome.
dude. I don't like pop music. Well, let's talk about something else.
Like cruise missiles.
Hey, pardon? And then there was that robot Sophia saying this.
I will destroy humans.
And of course, there was that whole thing with the Alexa.
Dude, I totally forgot about all of this shit.
A few years ago, just randomly laughing. Yeah. So our days are numbered, but that's not what this video is about. We're not talking about robots taking over the world. We're talking about robots in the arts. And that's arguably scarier. Have you ever met a theater kid? Imagine a theater kid that never sleeps. Just constant show tunes and impressions all day. That's hell on earth. But if you didn't know, AI is actually already creating pieces of art. So how about we take a look at that?
Yeah, I really love these title cards.
This is the portrait of Edmond de Bellamy. It is the first AI-created painting to ever be auctioned, and it was made by an algorithm that used a data set of about 15,000 portraits. How much did it sell for? Good question. $432,000?
I totally forgot about this talking point. Edward de Bellamy AI portrait. Has it resold at any time? I totally forgot about that.
$500.
I don't think that it would sell for that much now.
Obviously too much. But there's the obvious question. Is this even art? Or is it simply just a rehash of every other piece of art that the algorithm has seen? I don't know, dude, because one could argue that's what human-made art is as well.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna I don't think so, man.
Well, right? Just a reimagining or reinterpretation of all the things we've seen before. Is art really something that can be boiled down to an equation or an algorithm? I don't have the answers to these questions, and that's why it's so frustrating.
No, I think I have the answer now, and I think it's no. You can't boil art down to an equation or anything. I think like at this time it was so new, it was so like foreign, you know, like the concept. So like now after 5 years of like it only getting worse, it's like now I feel like my opinion has is definitely swayed to be more, you know, to have less optimism and hope towards this shit, because it's just so strange.
I guess art is anything that makes you feel something, but then Taco Bell would be art because that makes me feel like I'm bleeding out of my asshole. Like when I see that, I don't feel personally inclined to call it art because a human didn't make it, but at the same time, that elephant, that cute little elephant that made all those paintings, oh, she's definitely an artist, dude. She's my favorite artist, and don't you forget it. She won't. She's a fucking elephant. But obviously, just from looking at AI art pieces, they're not as accurate or artistically impressive as the portraits it's basing the new artwork.
I do wish, I miss when AI art looked like that. You know what I mean? When it was like kind of fucked, you know? Like at least there was like an actual, like you could easily tell, and it was like kind of like not like, I don't want to say aesthetic, but kind of low-key.
Off of, right? There's
yeah,
just something
like that actually, like I much prefer that. Because then it's like, I know that it's trying, you know?
Like really eerie about them. If you made these paintings in your art class, I think your teacher would have to schedule
Yeah, like that's way better than the new that
a meeting
shit
with your
says
parents
now.
because something is clearly wrong. Talking too much about cruise missiles, I'm sure. Tom Cruise missiles. Alternate title of Top Gun. Tom Cruise missiles. I'm getting distracted, man. And this creepiness is something that's pretty
I could have cut that out.
consistent with AI generated content. And I think it's only creepy because, like I said before, in the back of your head, you know a human didn't make it. It's like if you woke up one morning and there was just bird shit on your bedroom floor. You know, it's not supposed to be there and it looks way different than the stuff a human would make.
Backrooms behavior.
That's what AI art makes me feel. Like there's bird shit in my bedroom.
I mean, honestly, a pretty good comparison. Not to fucking, you know, not to do tricks on myself, but pretty good comparison.
Or human shit in a bird cage. Either or. Another great example of creepy AI content. There's a video of AI. Take a shot every time I say AI.
And fucking rest in peace.
But there's a video of AI trying to continue the famous song All Star by Smash Mouth by only hearing the first 15 seconds of the song. And the end result is terrifying.
It's like this compared to like the fucking "We Are Charlie Kirk." Dude, it's so crazy.
Okay, on second thought, that actually kind of goes hard. I'll admit it, that slaps. They put the A in AI, because she was lit. Imagine that version in the opening of Shrek. So like the paintings, it's obviously not the most high quality piece of content, but for a robot, pretty impressive. Like you can...
Man, every time every line I say, I'm like, dude, you just fucking wait. You just fucking wait, dude. You wait 5 years, bro. You just fucking wait. You have no clue what's in store. This is like, I feel like talking to my older sister about high school, you know? This is what she said to me, basically. It's the same shit, being like, you just fucking wait, dude. You think fucking grade 6 is hard? You wait till grade 9, bro. You haven't seen shit. That's how I feel.
See the potential in the future for robots like creating art. It's huge. But riddle me this. Can a robot write one line of a video script and then proceed to watch 1 hour of YouTube to reward himself for all his hard work?
Chicken and me reference.
Didn't think so. Hey, just popping in to confirm that. I'm currently scripting the video you're watching right now. But here's a video of the history of Mario Kart 64 speedrunning. So hard at work. So if you couldn't tell,
That's the same. I still do that. Nice to know that I've always been an awful worker.
Boat of AI content is bad and scary and I hate it, but I'm willing to go into this with an open mind. And the one cool thing about AI generated content is a lot of it is kind of just like open to the public. There are websites out there where you can use AI to make your own content. So how about we give that a try?
Did you like how I put DAIY, like DIY, but AI, so DAIY?
Because I didn't.
Okay, I get it. I know. AI can make life way easier for a bunch of people and it can revolutionize the way we use tech. But I don't give a fuck about that, dude. I just want to laugh at memes, all right? Take me to meme school.
Meme school.
Luckily,
I forgot about that video. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that activated me like a fucking sleeper agent, dude. Why did he say that? Bro, I have to... Why did I forget about that till right now? Why did he say that?
I couldn't get into clown school.
You couldn't get into
clown school. There were so many more vacancies, so... Meme school.
Oh, man. Meme school. You know what? Memes are cool.
There's a website where an AI robot will make memes for you, and the results are honestly funnier than any regular meme I've ever seen. So the website's called This Meme Does Not Exist. There's a bunch of just blank meme formats up here, and it just uses data based on a bunch of other memes to make AI generated memes. All right, that one with the
it's so much
the two handshakes, right? The two guys shaking hands. We got
that's so much funnier. When it was absurd and it was a computer trying to be a person, that's when it was enjoyable. But now you would actually get it would actually make a meme that made sense, but it would be boring. It'd be me, my 90-year-old grandmother, and it'd be going to bed at 8 p.m. or some shit.
When you see a bear and a strange dick. When you see your friend with his friends. That's so sad. And I'll be honest, I used this website for hours the other night, so I'll show you some of the favorite ones that I made. Or, well, I guess I didn't make them. I'll show you my favorite ones that the robot made for me. I want to be a professional person, but I will start a fight. I love this one so much because it doesn't even adhere to the intended format of the meme, right? It's intended to be this mocking type thing, but this one is just nope. Listen, I would really like to be professional, but I know I will start a fight. I don't know with who or when or for what reason, but I know for a fact I will be throwing hands. Also didn't realize this before. I feel inclined to say that in my script it says in brackets, pose like sponge bag. I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but every time I type SpongeBob or see SpongeBob, I want to say sponge bag because of that.
I do that. It's sponge bag. Here's another good meme. Flooding is the best thing ever. Changed my mind. This meme format is just... It's so good. And it's funny to think about anyone being pro-flooding, but to imagine someone who is so pro-flooding that they set up a desk at a college campus, just begging people to even try to change their mind. Yeah, flooding is the best thing ever. More room for me and my fish. My fish bros. My bros.
Hey, come on, man. Are you a fish?
Yeah, I'm a fish. To all the boys who think I put the cheese in my bed. I think these are just so funny to me because they literally make no sense at all.
Yeah.
Does this mean boys in general are boring and lame, but anyone who thinks you put the cheese in your bed is superior? Or actually, this is the full, real title of the new Noah Centineo movie.
I didn't get in.
Wow.
But amidst these absurd memes that make no sense whatsoever, 2 times out of 10, this meme generator will actually make a meme that makes sense. Not sure if this is a real person or a Trump supporter.
Yeah, that's
not bad. That's a pretty good meme. You trying to have a normal day, and then your friends show up. And now you're not having a normal day. Some fucking random meme page could post that and caption it. Tag your squad, and then you would get a bunch of likes. I'd hope they'd be more confident with the caption. But if memes aren't your thing, I also found another AI website that creates inspirational quotes. So here are some of my favorites.
Yeah, it reminds me of early internet stuff where it's there's this silly website that does a thing. And I feel before the AI craze, these websites probably existed, but I don't know.
That one. Dentists are not going to laugh at you. Feel inspired? I do. I'm inspired to never go to the dentist ever again. That's why they wear those fucking face masks. Because
yeah, this is...
underneath... Oh man, they're just fucking cracking up. Dentists are gonna laugh at you. That's a guarantee. A guarantee, if you will. And I'm sure you will. Running a small business is 100% cool. Holy shit, did he write that with a sparkler? You know how people do that in photos and shit? They'll I don't know how they do it, but they make words with sparklers. Of all the things to write, that's what he picks. You see, in this photo, we wrote happy, and then in this photo, we wrote love. Whoa, cool. Wow. Yeah, what did you write with your sparkler? Running a business is 100% cool. What? Why do you do that? Well, dentists are not gonna laugh at you. Are you okay? Can you call an ambulance? I thought my lit sparkler was a Q-tip. Jesus Christ, man. Don't get mad at me. Just like the meme generator.
It's kind of funny. I think that I could have gone without that one, but that's kind of funny.
This inspirational quote thing it's only successful a small percentage of the time. I only really got one that made sense, and it was this photo of a boxer that reads, "Do your best. Be a gay wizard." And you know what?
Oh yeah, that's a classic one.
That is unequivocally true. You may think you're doing your best, but if you're not casting spells and fucking another person of the same sex, I'm sorry, you're not hard enough. You're not working hard enough. But my man Dumbledore, he was always doing his best, bro.
Yeah.
Be like Dumbledore. Die in the 6th movie. Well, be replaced by another old man in the 3rd one, and then die in the 6th one. But those
I feel like this video could have trimmed the fat a little bit on this one, if I'm being honest. And that's coming from me too, which is saying a lot.
Inspirational quotes, you know, they're there to make us laugh, but you know what? That's just immature, dude. Sometimes you gotta feel shit, you know? Art makes you emotional. So luckily there's an AI program that will write a poem for you. It's called Verse by Verse, and it's actually developed by Google. So that's something, right? All you have to do is give it a prompt for the first line, and then it does the rest of the poem for you. So here are a few of my poems. Sweet tooth, feed me some of that hot chocolate slop. Turn me into the barn with an arm. Thy dark eyes over the mountaintop. I noticed it in my own new farm.
Pretty good.
Sharp. I'm a dumb slut with a sharp sword. But frisk into white and virgin knees. Take the boon communion.
I don't know why I sound like that. Again, I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but dude, I sound so weird.
With the Lord, because of the world, no man shall see. Help me. Pubes so foul they're making me sick.
Oh,
they made me hard by their piety. Ed had a sweet swallow on a stick. After a little pause, she was he.
Damn.
I'll give you a minute to go get some tissue.
Yeah, I forget that this video is mostly just me using AI stuff and then like just kind of making jokes about it, but
because you're crying or coming or either or. So the memes and poems, those are fun, but what about videos? Making videos is my line of work, and that's how most people consume content these days. So let's see what videos AI can make. And just looking on YouTube, there's a bunch of videos titled "Forcing a Bot to Write a Blank," where they'll force a bot to write a script and then they'll just film that script. And there's one in particular called "Forcing a Bot to Write an Olive Garden Commercial," which was pretty funny. Almost a little too funny.
What is wrong, friend?
Forgot about this. They would like pretend that AI wrote it, but a person just made a weird one.
4.
And upon further research, it was confirmed that this Olive Garden commercial was actually written by a human. There was no bot at all. The whole thing was fake.
Crazy, right?
I don't know if you remember, but there was a meme going.
Crazy, right? What sound was that?
The whole thing was fake.
Crazy, right?
Wow, that was a Vine of like the beginning of like a movie. Like how like a movie starts when someone's about to get jumped or something and he's like, hold on, don't shoot. Crazy, right? Let me tell you how I got here. Wow. Some great sound clips in this video, dude. Meme school.
I don't know if you remember, but there was a meme going around on Twitter a while back where people would post scripts claiming that they forced a bot to watch 1,000 hours of Harry Potter, for example, and it would make a script. And they were really funny, but those are actually proven to all be fake. They're all just written by a person, because if you were to force a bot to watch 1,000 hours of Harry Potter, even though 1,000 hours of Harry Potter doesn't even exist, but if you were to force an AI to watch a video, it would only produce more video. It wouldn't write a script with recurring characters and dialogue and stage directions. So I think a lot of people were just using the buzz around.
I think they probably could now. At the time, probably not, but I think now that's probably good. I think AI could probably fucking do that.
Around AI to make these nonsensical videos actually make sense in some context. And that's annoying, dude. Why are you lying? Yeah, a robot made this. It did. Trust me. Fucking click the video. You won't. Do it, bitch. But after watching these videos and discovering that these bot-written scripts were fake, I got to thinking, which is crazy. I never do that. I got to thinking, is it actually possible?
I gotta turn the music down on this video. I wish I could edit it.
For AI to write a full script and for it to be as absurd and funny as those fake AI videos? I guess my real question is, can a robot script a video for me? And there's really only one way to find out. It's getting warm in here, so I took my sweater off. Also, check it out. I have a confession though. Believe it or not, I've actually used AI in my last few videos. There's a really cool website called Runway ML that provides...
Yeah, and this was... Man, this is so sad. I remember being so excited about this and being like, wow, this is like really great and it'll make editing so much easier and stuff. But now with everything I know, it's like... maybe not, because Runway ML is like, I was like really into their stuff, what they were doing, and I had like a subscription to their stuff so I could like cut out, use their like green screen effect. But yeah, dude, now they had like an AI movie festival, which is like weird.
Tools for content creation that use machine learning. And they have this green screen software that isolates the subject of a video using AI. So you can achieve the effect of green screen without actually using a green screen. So with that program, I can be in my office and then, look at that. I'm at the friggin' Eiffel Tower. Bonjour. Would you like a croissant? But they also have a bunch of other tools on there as well. And it's actually surprisingly easy to make your own AI models on that website. I actually made one myself. I trained a bot to make a YouTube thumbnail for me after showing it 30 of my own YouTube thumbnails. And this is what I got.
Yeah, I remember there was a lot of comments on this video being like, well, you should have made the thumbnail this. Like, this should have been the thumbnail. And I was thinking about it, but the video would have gotten like 0 views, I think. But you could kind of tell like where the yellow font is. Like it's usually down at the bottom, which is really funny. You can see that part, the yellow part of the thing. And this is like maybe my face on the left. But yeah, this looks way cooler than anything the AI would make now, man.
Yeah, you'd click on that, right? You'd see what that was about, right? That amorphous blob with no discernible shape or structure. Dude, my click-through rate's gonna be crazy from now on. So I think this website is the best bet for me if I wanna train an AI robot to write a script for me. And I found out about Runway ML from my friend and fellow Canadian YouTuber, Matthew Paquette. He made a video about Runway ML a while back, and he's been using their tools to make really cool content.
Muting my mic right now. I had to fart, so I muted.
He made a video on TikTok that got 11 million views, okay, where he trained an AI bot to create photos of people who don't actually exist. Like that, isn't that great? That guy doesn't exist. He isn't real. I can make fun of this guy and not feel bad. Hey, fuck you, man. This guy sucks. I bet he fucking wets the bed. I bet this guy doesn't even shave his balls, weirdo, loser. See, and it's fine, because he's not real.
I still feel bad, though.
And hey, cards on the table, I'm a dumbass. And I don't know if I'm the best guy to actually train an AI bot. So if I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna train a robot to write a full-on video script for me, I'm gonna need help from someone smart like Matthew. Literally the first half of his name is math. He's smart. So how about we go have a chat with Matt?
a Chaffee with Matthew.
Hello.
Hello.
For the first time, we didn't just have a full conversation before this. You pretty much, I think you'd call yourself a genius, right?
I mean, self-proclaimed.
But no, you've always been like really knowledgeable about just like tech and just everything, which I've always been really impressed by. If I'm being, and I haven't talked to him in a while. I haven't seen him in a while. I mean, we talk on Instagram sometimes, but man, I haven't seen him in a long time. Being honest, that's why I thought this was perfect for you to help me with this video, even though it was technically you're the one who like told me. Kind of basically the idea for it, but it's all good. Sweep it under the rug. Everything, this is all my idea. But yeah, you've been using AI a lot in your like recent content.
Yeah, so maybe a couple months ago, I came across just some AI stuff on the internet, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting, and kind of did like a big deep dive into it, and then just kind of discovered all the different things you can do with AI. And you don't need to be a programmer, you don't need to be a genius. Like, there are websites for regular people to use to take advantage of AI.
It's like this, dude. It's so weird watching this, man. I don't know how you guys feel, but this is so strange. It's like it feels like fucking 30 years have passed since this video. Just the amount of fucking like shit I've seen about AI, dude. Just how AI relates to creating content. What do you think it's like good in like going forward? Or do you think it could be like harmful in the long run or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, when you take a look at what AI has done for like content creation, I think there's like two big sides to it. Like, for example, let's say you are in the VFX industry and you spend all day every day cutting out your subjects from the scene. Some people might be like concerned that that's going to take their jobs away, and then on the other hand, those tools are allowing everybody, including the professionals, to just be more efficient and to create more. And in some ways, you can just accelerate the process and hopefully be doing more.
In terms of what this video is about, basically, do you think it's possible? Do you think it can be done to just like every time make a great, perfect, legible video?
I mean, you could definitely have a robot create a script for you.
When the fuck did I have a plant in here? Wow. It's just weird that I'm sitting in the same spot watching this. That's weird.
Might not be a good script, but it'll make sense. It'll be English.
Right.
It'll be a video, but as of now, you're probably not going to have something high enough quality to actually shoot and run with.
Okay, that's bad news.
But we can try.
Yeah, we're going to give it a try.
We could do, there is a AI model that literally just learns as much as it can off the internet. It'll just scan, ripping all the English text off of everything, and then we can just feed it your video scripts, and it'll be like a little virtual Kurtis Connor.
Holy shit. Okay, so we're pretty much force feeding someone a bunch. I would be interested to, I'd be curious to try this again, but now that everything I know about AI, I probably wouldn't. But I'd be curious to see like how much better it would be now, because this one was like insane. Bunch of crap, all the right stuff, and then hopefully they're gonna poop out a Kurtis video.
Precisely.
Great. Well, thanks for giving me some insight onto AI. Thanks for helping me out. Everyone, check out Matthew's channel. It's great. Oh. You can learn a bunch of stuff, and I can say from personal experience, he's a good person.
Thank you very much.
He only paid me a lot to say that.
A lot.
He is a nice guy. I will say that. I will double down. He is a nice guy. All right. Hello. Actually, a funny story about Matthew Piquet. I guess he did some like VFX for like Lele Pons or something. So he was like logged into Lele Pons' Vine account at some like movie premiere thing we were at. And then I was like, dude, it'd be really funny if you like followed me on her account. And he's like, yeah, that's funny. And then I can't remember if he did it or not. It was fucking years ago, but that was really funny. So Matthew actually made several different models to try to get the best outcome. Also, last month I had closed captions added to a bunch of my old videos, so
It was super easy for him to get the scripts from pretty much all my videos for the bot. He was able to generate a few scripts that were pretty funny. There was a few issues with the script. I'll show you right now what that video would look like if I did film it with that script, and I'm sure you'll see what the issue is. We've got a big boy today. I think we can all agree on one thing. Kurtis, it's babies today. We've got a big boner. I've never been this happy in my life, ever since my iPhone 3GS. I bought it new because I wanted something different with the apps on it. What I'm trying to say is that I miss my boob tube so much. Like, what the fuck happened to my boob job? I miss my boobs. I miss having boobs that big. I used to have boobs like everybody does. Now I just look better without it. I just wear makeup and that's about it. I think that's all I can really think about boobs in these terms. Kurtis, I think boobs are over party. Iced tea. I think that's all I can really think about right now. Are we in the last days of the baby boomer decade? Well, yeah, I mean, the boob tube is over party, I think. So that's good. So you can see.
Wow. Yeah, I do remember for the script that I used for the final one, I remember like heavily editing it. Like I had to like structure a lot of it. I didn't like come up with anything for it, but I had to like heavily rewrite it kind of. I don't know if I mentioned that in the video, but
with that script, right? It's pretty funny and absurd, but I had to add in my own punctuation to it so I could even read it because it was essentially just one long run-on sentence, and America doesn't run on sentence, it runs on Duncan. So this is not gonna cut it. And this happened because the AI model has just strictly my dialogue to go off of, so it's only gonna spit out more of just dialogue, you know what I mean? Like there's no stage directions or different characters or anything like that. So what that means is if I want the AI to essentially write a screenplay for my videos, then it needs my videos in screenplay format. And I unfortunately don't write my scripts like that. I should, I've been meaning to, but I
am too lazy.
So I actually
don't. I think that's a bad idea for me to write my videos like that. I don't know why I said that.
Hired a professional video captioning service that was a little more expensive than I'd hoped. So Matthew and I decided that I
remember it being really expensive. It was like, I think it was like $600 or something.
Videos
or $800.
would be a good amount for the AI to go off of. So I needed to pick 5 of my YouTube videos out of like the 100 that I have. So that was really tough. But I ended up sending over 5 videos that I think have a good mix of everything that I do on my channel. The 5 videos I picked were fulfilling my childhood dream of becoming a magician, I became a country boy, TikTok's worst dating coach, does anybody else remember Mansers, and the I'm not like most girls phenomenon. Wow. I think that's a pretty good serving for the AI. It's a nice little beer flight for it, you know, to get a nice sampling of what my channel has to offer, which isn't much. So a week later, they sent me the screenplays, and now we had everything we needed. So I sent everything to Matthew, and he began training the AI bot. Hopefully this fucking works. I'm filming this part before the bot is actually done writing the scripts. I honestly don't know how it's going to turn out. I hope it's good. But yeah, here's the Kurtis Connor video written by a robot. Enjoy.
Here we go, guys. Yeah. And this, I remember the script that they gave me, I did have to edit quite a bit. Because, like, it gave me, like, 3 of them that, like, individually they were kind of, like, just so confusing that I kind of, like, I kind of had to, like, combine certain aspects of other scripts into one. So, but yeah.
My channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's quite the opposite as usual. If you're coming back, you're not welcome back.
Italian.
It's really good to see.
Like, why is this genuinely funnier than any video I've ever made?
See you again. I hope you're doing well. You see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single one of my videos. It's really good to see y'all seeing that. All right.
Banger.
But we're gonna come round and say we're not like most country stars.
I gotta put this on Spotify, bro. I totally forgot about this.
We're gonna show you some country stuff.
Dude, that falsetto voice I'm doing in the background sounds so bad.
And I'm gonna throw you some cash. You got some cash. Put your money where your mouth is, an inch long. 300 a clip. we're gonna throw up the hill, okay?
Wow.
So today we're going to take a look at some of the most talked about streaming services in the world. And we're going to take a look at some of them. For example, Netflix is the fastest growing streaming service in the world, accounting for just under 1 billion videos a week.
Like, what would I title this video if it wrote it for me and I had to upload it? What's it about?
And it's also the second biggest offender. Twitter behind bars for like 2 years. But dude, fuck, I wince every time I see this guy. I will rub my balls in the balls. And those are just not human reactions, and you should never be able to consent to guys like this. So I'm gonna post this video in my bathroom. I swear to God. It's easy to forget. It's been a few years since the Amanda Show. But one thing has changed. A lot of people are like, oh my God, we're no longer the same people. We're two people. So if you're coming to the
Whoa, okay. Danny and Drew reference?
United States, you're not allowed to email. Buy something. You're not allowed to view this content.
Me when people are trying to watch the Patreon. Living standards.
But according to the latest available data, the top 1% of earners make more than $12,300, making them a millionaire. And
I remember that was cracking me up too when I was editing it, man. You make more than $12,300, making them a millionaire.
That's more than double the average household income. And that's more than double the average household income. Okay, so I'm going to show you some questions, and I'm going to show you some video footage.
Well, it's really easy.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is when it just like gets insane.
Hey, brother. Hey, how you doing?
Dude, I remember I was like tripping when this was like referenced as like in a Hawaiian accent. I'm like, what? When have I ever done a Hawaiian accent in my video and I have to do a Hawaiian accent?
Look at you, brother. I'm just trying to find you. You may be living on a farm, so you got to start looking at other fields. There it is. There's a lot of good stuff growing up on this earth. But if you want to be a true country boy, you need to look at some fucking fields.
Dude, another song. Why did it... What diamonds up, 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 diamonds up. I mean, I will say, this is way better than any of the fucking AI videos that friggin' Sora was making and shit. This is way more entertaining.
So I guess we gotta crack the code. Oh!
Oh!
No one knows, I said. Oh!
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I forgot Danny was in this too.
Alright, that's the end of the video. Ugh, sorry, video short. Please, I should just close my mouth. In conclusion, bottoms up. So sue me. Sue me, all right? So if you want to see more like this, you can check out the description.
Wow.
And also some poker chips, which I just released. He still sells for a little over $80. You get the poker chips, you know? The dice, the greens, you pick.
Wow. What does it all mean? Again, like I said, this was probably funnier than any video I've ever made.
Okay, it's just me now. There's no robot scripting this. This is normal human stuff, okay? Trust me. Okay, so am I frustrated that a robot scripted a way funnier video than I ever could? A little bit. I'm a little pissed off. I will admit,
shaved.
I had to go through the actual script and tidy it up and move a certain few things around.
So I did mention that in the video. Okay.
Just for it to even make sense to anybody. But all things considered,
yeah, I didn't write anything though. I didn't add anything of my own. Anything that was in that script was kind of just moved and shuffled around.
The bot did like a really good job of making something that actually kind of made sense. Shout out Danny. Thanks for helping me with that. I guess since he was in my magician video, it scripted him in there. So thanks for helping me.
Oh!
I made that AI model public on Runway ML. So I'll leave the link in the description and you can go generate your own Kurtis Connor script if you want. But yeah, what did I learn?
There?
What did I learn from this whole experiment? I
wonder if that's still there. Yeah, I don't think so.
No. Maybe robot not bad? Could it be robot sometimes good? Row, row, row your bot gently down the stream. I don't know. I think in relation to art, AI is best used when it's simply an extension of the artist. But in like 10 years time, if you just let a robot just do everything, it's like, where's the fun in that? Like the reason we make art is to feel less shitty about the human experience for like a short time and to also be able to relate to one another. But what's a robot got to relate to? Squat.
Jack squat.
Unless robots become like totally self-aware one day and they're able to like reproduce and feel emotions and love and have dreams and aspirations, then talk to me. Show me a robot who is a legitimate gay wizard and then we'll talk and then we'll revisit this, all right?
Callback. Wow, look at me go.
But for now, if AI can remove all the mundane
There's
parts
just
of
5
editing
minutes
and
left.
make writing emails a little easier,
Oh,
fuck yeah, man. Sign me up. I just thought this topic was super interesting, and I think it's going to continue to be interesting the more it develops. And
In a bad way!
I learned so much making this video. So let me know if you want to see more videos like this, just dedicated to one topic where I just kind of dive in and research and try.
I've had people message me and like comment on this video, be like, you got to make an update video. I got to make a part 2. And it's like, I honestly don't know if it's possible. There is so much shit now. And it would just be bad and sad the whole time.
Because I had a blast, even though this video took so long to make, but it was a good time, I think. In conclusion, bottoms up. No, in conclusion, whether AI is used to make videos of yourself busting a move, or if it's Microsoft training a chatbot that allows you to talk to your loved ones after they die. That's a real thing, by the way. I think what we can agree on is AI has and will continue to change the way we do pretty much everything. And whether that's a good or bad thing, we'll just have to wait and see.
Dude, this is actually crazy. I can't believe, this is so weird to watch.
And while we wait and see, how about we hear a word from today's sponsor, ExpressVPN.
The fact that they let me put ad reads I remember back in the day, man, putting ad reads at the end of videos, they don't let you do that anymore, man. Okay, what do I say after it?
All right, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button because that lets me know that you liked it and I will make more videos like this. And also, believe it or not, 1 like equals 1 cheese in my book. And yeah, seriously, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this video and just the topic of artificial intelligence. I want to do more videos in this style this year. I feel like I spend a lot of my time talking about things that are bad and I hate, and it kind of bums me out. I really enjoy this deep dive into topics that I find interesting and, just really try to make some funny videos about that. So let me know what you thought of this style and maybe I'll make some more in the future. And if you got any topics for me to talk about, throw them at me. Thank you to Runway ML as well. Bars. And thank you for watching if you're still here. Check the description for the other things I do. My podcast, weekly podcast, all very, really good. My merch down there, I got some merch coming out real soon. So be on the lookout for that. It's fucking sick. And yeah, just subscribe if you want, because I make videos all the time. And as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Kurtistown. If you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm there, so you have to be nice to me. It's the law. But yeah, that's it. I would stick around, but I have to go, unfortunately. I have to go cheer on a flash flood, because flooding is the best thing ever. Peace. But we're gonna come round and say...
Nice. Wow, dude. Yeah, in conclusion, I think that video is okay. I think it was a little bloated in the middle section with all the reacting and shit, but yeah, for a first foray into long form deep dive stuff, I think it was fine. But also the subject matter, it's so fascinating how in just 5 years, dude, it's just gotten exponentially worse. And I disagree with a lot of things I said in this video. I want to read the comments. Let me record my screen again. This video is giving me the same vibes as those videos of people being excited about getting 2 weeks off of school in 2020. Yeah, he had no idea. Watching this in 2026 is crazy. Wow, dude. Oh, it's gotten so much worse. This video really doesn't age well. Kurtis warned us 5 years too early. Oh, man. I don't like that opening today. We are doomed. Wow. This aged like unrefrigerated milk. Yeah, it's so weird looking at people being mad about people faking AI, and now it's the opposite. Oh, yeah, true. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Someone pretending to be AI, and now people use AI to be like pretend to be real. That's so strange. But yeah, you know what? I give the video I give it a 6. I give it a 6 out of 10. But wow, that was fun. Hopefully my commentary was good. I tried to pause and talk instead of talking over, so I hope that was more enjoyable. But yeah, thanks. Let me know what other videos I should do for the next Kurtis commentary. But yeah, this was fun. Thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a good time, good week. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for supporting the podcast. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.